Hey, welcome back to Level Up Impairment. I hope you had a great week. I hope you're taking each episode and using it in your daily life as things come up. You remember the self-love, miracles, keeping the faith, getting rid of toxic situations and people, and so on and so on. Today's episode is about shadow work, shadow self. And this isn't just for leveling up. Shadow work is for everyone, no matter who you are, what you're doing in life, whether you're like where you are, you don't want to change, or you do want to change. It just helps everyone. Shadow work. You think about shadow work. What is shadow work? Think about your shadow. You and your shadow. Me and my shadow. I don't know why I sing it. I'm sorry. I don't know why I sing everything, but shadow work is about you're going in and you're realizing how you repress feelings and things from your past, things that you don't like about yourself. Think about when you look in that mirror, okay? And we all do this. You don't like things about you, maybe physically things about yourself, which you can change. Well, you don't have to, but you can change them. But how about things that are internal? And it's like your subconscious pushes things down, pushes things away because you don't want to deal with things. Growing up, we're born innocent. We're born loving everything. We're born being happy. I mean, think about a child when you could hit a balloon on their head and they go hysterical. Little things like that. And as we grow, as society dictates to us what we should be doing, parents, friends, whomever, they tell us what we should and shouldn't do. That's just life. So you need to take from what you don't like about yourself, what you've been pushing down, and face it. Listen, you can move away and think, okay, I'm going to start a new life because I'm going to move away, get a new apartment, whatever. But you're going to face that mirror eventually again. It doesn't matter where you go. You're still going to face that mirror, and it's still going to be you looking back at you. So when you really go into shadow self and work, we all don't like things of ourselves, aspects of ourselves. And we remember the negative that people have told us. Most shadow work comes from trauma that you've held on to, you haven't released, or patterns. We repeat patterns of our parents. Things that your parents told you, you're repeating with your own children. And there's nothing wrong with that, but when you're doing shadow work, you're trying to take whatever is inside, the negative that you feel about yourself, and face it, accept it, embrace it, and then go with it. Because you got to remember, what happened in the past is already gone. You are who you are. Things have made you stronger by situations that you've gone through. We speak about this in every single episode, the self-love and how to level up. But I feel this shadow work is the most important thing in life for anyone, because you're facing you. And do you ever meet someone and you don't know why? There's something about them that triggers you, that bugs the crap out of you. And you don't know why they didn't do anything to you. It's because you're seeing yourself in them, a part of you that you don't like in them. And that could be why you don't like they bother you, or there's a trigger there. You know what I'm talking about, because we all do it. I mean, I can think back to when I was a child and I was bullied by this little boy, because back then, boys push you because they like you. And he pushed me against a fence, but I didn't think anything bad of it, but I remember it, but I didn't think anything bad of it. It's just part of my life that I remember, but it doesn't dictate, it doesn't rule where I'm going to do, in my life, what I want to do in my life. But there are things that I look in the mirror to that I don't want to face, that I don't like about myself. I mean, I can get really loud sometimes, really loud, and I don't like that aspect of myself, but you know what? It is what it is. I am who I am, as long as I'm not hurting anyone. So when you do shadow work, just really go deep and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to look at yourself and re-examine and really see who you really are. And if things bother you, if you're oversensitive, it's who you are. It's okay. It's really okay, because it's all part of healing. It's all part of self-love. When you do the shadow work and you look at people differently. When you do the shadow work, you're working on yourself. You are healing from your core. Because it's so far back to when you could be a child, whether you're a teenager, in your 20s, 30s, whatever the timeline is that you're holding on to. A lot of us don't realize that we're taking these past traumas, these past experiences, whether it be negative or positive, and we're bringing them into our everyday adult life. And we don't have to. You don't have, because it can't hurt you anymore. And it's made you the person you are today. It made you stronger, but it is a point where if it's not working for you anymore and you want to do a lot more with your life and you feel it holds you back, then you have to do some shadow work. And once you start doing shadow work, I gotta tell you, the best thing you do about shadow working too is journal. Journal everything. I don't like this about myself or our situation. Just don't be afraid, just put it on paper. Get it all out of you, put it up so you can actually see it. It's visual. I'm a very visual person, so I like to see things. I like pictures and see things. I'm visual. So you can put your hurt down. You can put whatever's way back here on paper so you can see it. And it can't hurt you, it can only help you. Because in the end, hey, this shadow work, it integrates and it embraces all these positive feelings and emotions that we need at the end of the day to heal. And everyone, and I mean everyone, this God-given earth has shadow work to do. No one is exempt. Because we've all had some kind of trauma, losses, disappointments. It's how we choose to heal from it. Why would you want to stay back there or wallow in? Don't be afraid. Again, take that's a leap of faith as well. Take that leap of faith and you'll feel better by yourself. You will glow. Your inner will come on the outside. You'll have a special glow. Wow, what is this person doing? That they're always happy. I'm not saying you'd be happy all the time, but you're going to have an inner glow, an inner strength because you did the shadow work. You weren't afraid to face yourself. And it's okay that you're not like your parents. It's okay you're not like your friend. You are an individual. You're a unique individual. And I grew up with 4 sisters whom I love with my heart. Hi guys. And same parents, same household, and every one of us is different. But we all accept each other. So you need to accept yourself to accept you. Love you. Love who you are. Love all your faults. Because no one is perfect. Not one person is perfect. Spirit's perfect, but that's about it. So do the shadow work. You'll be glad you did. Listen, always DM me. If you want to do shadow work with me, I'll help you. I'll coach you along. I've been doing shadow work since, I think, January. I went through a lot of losses, and I went through a lot of changes in this past 6 months, and they've been nothing but great. Hurtful. I've been hurt. I saw a lot of things that I didn't see coming my way. And you know what? But I took it all in stride, and I stayed in the moment. You watch my episode. I've shown you. I share with you what I've gone through because it really works. This all works if you believe in you and just know that it does take a lot of work to heal. So if you have the guts to do it, you can definitely do it. And listen, it's only for the strong, okay? And when you cry, you're not being weak, you're actually being strong. It's your body's way, when your body's out of words, it's your body's way of expressing itself. So remember that too. But listen, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment below, email me, let's catch up. You shadow, are you journaling? Share your story with me. I want to thank you guys for always showing up. And we are going to do an angel card reading. But I wanted to just say I'm very grateful for each and every one of you each week coming back and then watching my videos. It means so much to me. And I'm glad it's helping you. So angels, and I brought my glasses today to make it easy for you. Okay, so angels, let's show the viewers. Let's validate this message today about shadow self and how important it really is. And it's okay. We all have faults. But, okay, ready? All right, angels. Here's a chill. It's starting. Okay. Diversity. Okay. The world would be a boring place if you were all the same. Celebrate uniqueness. You're special and much love. So that's tying it in. Diversity, meaning we're all different. So it doesn't matter, but everybody has hurts. Everybody has pain. Everyone's hurt one another at some point. Whether you believe it or not, whether you acknowledged it or not. Maybe you didn't mean to, but it just happened. Whatever. I'm gonna pull one more though, because I feel compelled to. One more card. And remember, people, there's 3 sides to every story. Yours, theirs, and the truth. Because no one's at fault 100%. Takes 2 to tango, but 3 for the truth. Okay. This is just my view on things. Okay. Positive outcome. Here we go. The sun is about to burst through the clouds, and you will soon see things in a different light. Something that previously seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. So there you have it. So do your shadow work. Come out of the shell, lack for a better word. Don't be afraid to face yourself, because you're going to have to face yourself eventually. Don't repeat patterns of family behavior, the way your mother did things, or your father did things, or your friends do things. You do what's good for you. What works best for you. So I love you guys. Thanks for coming back, and I'll see you next time.